The adventure continues as our party, Nyx, the reincarnated rogue, Rinverhi, the holy sun worshipper, Bran, the monster hunting ranger, and Kenopsia, the DreamWalker amnesiac, explore the mysterious dreamscape in their Pristine Dreams.
Help. I'm somewhere and I can't see.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's scary.
All right, so you turn that little corner and that's where you're at.
Haunting. Oh. Ah.
That is
Still keeping
not
it.
nice.
Hmm?
Oh, the darkness is just foreboding.
Oh yeah, it's foreboding as hell. I haven't heard anything suspicious other than water.
Right.
So, yeah, going further in, keeping an eye out still. This man knows better than just to frolic through a cavern. Many nasty things live in holes in the ground. Don't give me that look, Chavez. Hey!
No, just say it's okay. Your friends are right behind you. It's all right.
For how long, Chavez? For how long? We've gotten the context this cavern can fall apart and will fall apart. And that is sticking with me.
That part was just being slowly eroded by water. The rest of it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. Solid.
The most solid cavern. Yeah.
I got my eye on you.
Yeah, so let's say
go adventure.
moving from section 1 to section 2 is one of your 2 moves. So you have a move or action you can use at this point.
Mm-hmm. I would like to perceive, considering that I'm out of the little sight obscuring bend.
For sure. Okay. Yeah, like you can see what you can see on the map right now. So there's nothing really new to add. I'm not even going to make you roll again. Like you hear stronger, that sense of like there is water up ahead, probably more water than was in the previous room. But there doesn't appear to be anything directly in front of me of import other than the fact that there's probably less gemstones ahead of us than there were in the previous room.
Oh, then have we gotten one of the crystals to use as a torch?
I don't think anyone's grabbed one yet. Yeah, because you guys all have like dark vision. And I think Arati is just kind of like doing the best she can and like hanging by you guys real close. And that last cavern was lit fairly well.
I do have dancing lights and lights.
Okay.
So if we don't find any more crystals to take, we got that.
I think Bran would like grab one just in case.
Okay. Well, let's assume you have to find
Better
one up
safe than
ahead
sorry.
now. Or shout back to the others to bring one.
Shout back.
Okay.
It's dark up ahead. We
All
could
right.
use some light from back there. Better safe than sorry.
All right. So, Nyx, we're back to you now. And I'm gonna assume you're moving up into section 2 as well.
Yes, please.
All right. So you have joined Bran.
Do you want to grab a light crystal before you go?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's easy enough to reach down and scoop that up. And like you can see in the illustration, it has that kind of weird rock formation, like it blooms like a flower almost. So if you just walk over and give it a good hit, go ahead and roll an athletics check to just kind of pop that off there and keep yourself a little gem torch. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
man. Come
We are
on.
having issues. Like we are having
Dice hate us
issues.
tonight.
I think we should throw them away.
We need to sage them
Save
Yeah,
them,
we need
charge
to
them in the
save-
moonlight.
in the moonlight. Yeah.
I don't know.
So assuming that you're like, oh, this thing looks like it's going to break right off. You just kind of smack it with your hand as hard as you can, and realize like, oh no, it's a fucking rock. And it's like you just slapped a rock, and you're just like, oh god damn it.
Ow.
Yeah.
Kenopsia, look, I don't know if. Hold on, where is Nyx? Where is Nick? Oh, like
They're on the
away.
section
So-
2 map technically,
Yeah.
but they're like standing right next to Rinverhi.
Okay.
So
Okay, so it's like they're like slightly around the corner. I think so. Kenopsia just hears like the sound of like this like skin slapping on stone, and he's just like, "Is someone trying to do what I did earlier?" And so I think his hand just like touches the wall again, just like, oh, solidarity.
Nyx, do you want to continue to try to break the gemstone off or just leave it?
Oh, she's gonna get a gemstone.
Okay.
It's become personal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That
How do you want to try to get it now?
is something they have in common.
friggin' thieves' tools? I don't know.
Well, again, it's like a rock. So how are you going to break
Yeah.
this rock off of where it's stuck to the floor?
Use your foot.
Yeah, use her foot. She's gonna kick it.
All right, you're just going to like shaft power kick it like you're the cops kicking in a door. Just boom. All right. Go ahead and roll your athletics again. Try not to roll a 1. There we go.
There we go.
Much
There you
better.
go.
Woo.
So yeah, at this point, you absolutely hammer this thing with your foot, blow, and like blast it across the wall of the cavern so it smacks into the wall a little bit. And you're just like, what? Stupid crystal. And now you have got yourself a bona fide crystal torch.
Cool. All right. She joins Bran, and then I was gonna say she walks forward, but it is a bit dark.
You've got the light.
You got the crystal now, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess. Let's see. She can go. Oh. I don't know which way to go.
Left.
Maybe we'll just go like right here, 25 feet.
All
Okay.
right, in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes, because the light's dynamic, so feel free to move yourself 5-10 feet and then see what you see and then decide, oh, I want to go this way, I want to go that way with your last
good.
few
There are more
feet.
crystals in here. That's
Yeah.
Cool. That's really neat. So yeah, she's just gonna let's see. Let's take a oh no, let's go that way.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Kenopsia.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
Howdy.
hey, what's going on?
You heading over to section 2?
Yeah, I would love to double move.
Run, Kenopsia.
Okay.
And more again like a brisk walk.
Power walk, Kenopsia.
Him and his stupidly long legs just like boop, 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 wee. And
Okay.
he just, I don't know, disappears. Wee all the way over here.
Yay.
Yay.
And so that would hold on. Let's see. I'm doing some. I'm calculating. So maybe 15. and 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
All right. Well, remember, moving from one
Sorry.
section to the other takes one movement.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So I think you've got maybe 5 or 10 feet left, and that's it.
All right. Well, then he just stops right here.
Okay. All right. And we'll assume Arati is moving as well to try to stay in the middle like you guys told her earlier.
Yeah. Actually, Rinverhi will he'll stop her for a moment. I'm debating. I want to give Arati light, and I'm debating on trying to get a stone myself, seeing if when Nyx kicked one, maybe it like one fell loose that I can just take and give to Arati.
Okay.
Or I just cast light on her, which lasts for an hour.
Okay. Roll investigate.
Okay.
And we'll see if you can find another loose broken crystal piece.
Investigation.
Ooh, that was almost so
9.
good.
I know.
Yeah, that 18 would have been sweet. But with a 9, you find mostly like shattered, broken pieces. So nothing like kind of substantial that like what Nyx had.
Okay. Does that use up my action, or can I still
No,
just
let's
cast
say
light?
that's just, I just looked around real quick. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Rinverhi doesn't see an opportune stone to take. Is not strong. So just turns to Arati and asks, actually, he's just gonna pick up a random rock.
Okay.
And he'll cast light on that and just hand it to her.
Okay. And she's kind of just like, thank you, yes. And she takes it from you and is kind of holding it like one of those like hand flashlights. You know?
Yeah. That'll do.
Yep.
And yeah, Rinverhi, he just smiles and nods. Think you'll need that. And then he'll walk with her to the next section.
All right, so the two of you guys will head over to the next section together. And whoops.
Nope, I got stuck in the wall. No.
I know. Where did I zip you to? You got zipped like a mile away.
Time.
Am I able to move any more from being here? Or
no, I think the casting light would take your other move, so.
I thought that just took my action.
Yeah, and then it's one move to get from one section to another.
Oh, I
So
see.
it's
Okay.
kind of like that space in between is a move.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So Bran, it is on you.
I'm going to catch up with beloved Nyx.
All right. All right, so that's one move. Do you want to move again?
Do I see anything of note, or nah?
For now, you see what you see. That's it.
I do see some water up there.
Yeah, and you go towards the water, or there's like a curve, a little bend.
Yeah, because Nyx
I hear a
seems
car?
to be bent on this path.
Sorry, I thought I heard a car honking in the BGM.
I thought I did too.
Oh.
There's a car monster in here.
Me.
Bam, 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 bam.
What is that?
I think that's Dusk. That's something in the
Batmobile.
background of Dusk. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, hold on.
So you think you want to go left or you want to go right?
I'm thinking this path seems Nyx is going that way.
Do it.
So... yeah.
All right.
What do you know? More water.
All right, Nyx, that's back to
He
you.
says out loud.
All right. So we're gonna keep pace with Bran.
The two battle. Back at it
Yeah.
again. Yay.
Yeah. So there she is, not saying nothing.
Just two stoic guys
Was that just one move?
walking in a cavern.
Yeah. Yeah,
Do
that
you-
was one move.
Do you want to try to double move?
Yeah, keep
Maybe?
going. Keep going. Find trouble.
Yeah.
Yay.
Says the DM. I know
Well,
those
she'll
are
just
like
get to the
probably barrels,
water.
but my first thought was treasure chest. Yeah, good plan.
Yeah. And shall she perceive what's going on here, if anything?
It
Not
looks
looking for anything in particular.
yeah, it's still looking pretty empty, like you're just in a cavern. It's a big open air cavern. Go ahead and roll yourself a perception check.
17.
Nice.
Yeah, looks like just more
Nice.
crystals up ahead. There is one section right here that has some very large purple crystals that do seem like in another circumstance breaking these down would be quite valuable. But they seem so
yeah, she
abundant
noticed
here.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she would probably actually like try to bring some with her, I suppose.
Okay.
So yeah, as far as this turn goes, she gets to the water and just spies them and is like, oh, I'm gonna pluck a few of those from my pocket.
All right, sounds good. Kenopsia, you're up next. Do you want Arati to go before you or?
She'd go before me.
Okay. So she's gonna get to there.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna just move forward a little here. I think I'm still gonna double move.
Okay.
I'll double move. I'm gonna go this way.
Ooh.
Because look at this rock.
I was staring at that rock too, like just
Where's rock? Is this a rock that I would be
Just-
able to step on without completely eating shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
It's not sticking up above the water, but it's like just below it
Okay.
enough where you know
Yeah.
your feet are
Okay.
gonna get a little
That's
bit
a-
wet.
yeah.
But yeah.
That's fine. He's already wet. It's fine.
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
he started off with a few. I should have measured this before. So 20, 30, 40, 40. It's obscured by the wall there. 45, 30. All right. He's right here.
Okay,
Hi.
that sounds good to me. I don't think I'm gonna super police
Hi.
you too hard on that.
Yeah, Kenopsia suddenly like pops up on the other side. He sees Nyx and he's just like, "Hello over there."
She like looks over and she's got her little gemstone thingy and she just kind of waves it.
Like your torch.
Nice gemstone.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it? The gemstone store?
All right, Rinverhi, you're up.
Did you get it at the Horizon store?
Can I just follow the same path Kay took over?
Sure.
Because I was in walk like, wee! Oh my gosh, you rock! Wow!
Oh my god, hi! Yay!
See, and for anyone who was wondering earlier, that's what I meant that they would do if I just let them move. but they would just do it all over the map, to see the whole thing in 2 seconds.
We do laps.
we essentially would just like circle around each other like in insane speeds.
Just remember, I can take your power away too.
No, give me my power back.
We're not even in the game anymore.
You wouldn't dare.
Yeah.
We're not. How can we even play the game like this?
All right, time to play my backup character.
All right, time to play your backup character.
All right, Bran, we're back to you.
I love these fucking clowns. Just going to catch up.
Now this has that 5-foot gap before you get to a rock you can walk on, so you can try to jump that or just walk across the water over to it and get a little wet.
We're jumping, fucking wet.
Okay. All right. It's up to you whether you want to use athletics or acrobatics.
I think he's going to take a run and jump.
Okay.
So it's athletics.
Athletics it is. Or you want to try to clear the whole thing then? Because it's
He tries. Yeah.
okay.
He's gonna try to clear the whole thing.
You got over 10, bud. You're good. You made it to the other side. So again, these are. It's not the Mississippi.
Woo.
It's no mighty
He's
chasm.
feeling amped up from the. He's feeling a little amped up from the silly energy of these two. And we'll offer, when these two try to cross, he'll help them over if they don't quite make it.
Okay. I think Grandma's going to kind of sneak up to the edge here and try to cross at this very shallow part, or this narrow
Smart.
part. Yeah, and she'll take your hand,
Smart.
Bran, to try to get to here. But since she was wet from earlier, she's like, I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. I'm just going to walk through the
It
water.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, not eat shit again. All right, Nyx, we're back to you.
He's gonna acrobatics over.
Okay.
Backflip over.
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah.
Do kick off the wall. Sorry, don't do that. I ate shit earlier. Don't listen to me.
Do three
Do some sick
somersaults in the
flips.
air. Yeah.
We got a
Okay.
15.
Dude,
That's
you
good.
could
Yeah.
backflip off the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The triple somersault.
You can get in over on that side if you want. If you want to be there, you can be there.
Okay.
Yeah, just assuming your route took you kind of that way, that you're like pew pew, and I'm gonna flip through here. All right, so
Yeah.
you still got one other move there, Nyx, you can make.
She's gonna attempt to take some of those crystals for her pouch.
Okay,
Nice.
roll your athletics check again then. If you're just gonna do it
Oh
by
my
hand,
Yeah.
Woo!
You're fine. You're fine.
17.
All right, yeah, you got the gist of it this time,
Nice.
and you got it banged up. So go ahead and roll yourself. Let's say 2d12. Go ahead and roll 2d12.
Okay. Hold on. I need to. Quick roll. All right, here we go. You said 2d12?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. I got a 12 and a 4.
All right. So you have collected gemstones that would normally be worth 160 gold.
Hey.
Whew.
So make sure you jot that down somewhere that you've got that. It's weird because these are extremely abundant down here in this cave. So your first thought is I probably couldn't sell this in Arcadia because they just have a ton of this shit.
Yeah.
But then again, Arati did tell you earlier that they do restrict access to this area. So maybe it's been a long time since people got fresh gems out of here. You don't really know.
Yep. I was thinking about that earlier, yeah.
Yeah, but you'd estimate that that's probably the value you could easily get from them based on just gemstones in general. So.
Cool. Alrighty.
All right.
She's happy.
That's just for the purple ones?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just wondering if there's like a difference in value between the glowing ones and the purple ones.
I think it's safe to assume that one that is naturally bioluminescent would be like
worth more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we should collect more glowing rocks.
Kenopsia is back up to you.
To be made.
Okay. So I keep double moving. We'll keep doing it.
Sounds good.
Kenopsia is so 60 feet into the darkness.
Yay!
I can't.
Wahoo!
You didn't get used to. You have me pinned to the board, man. Let me have my rights back.
You're still in jail.
I must have misclicked. I'm sorry. I must have misclicked because I tried to give it back
there's
to
nothing. There's not. There, so, is there nothing over here, or is this another way?
you. That's another section. Yeah, you'll move to another section on your next turn.
Okay.
If you'd like to, like,
so
you can just stop there and be like, I'm going back. But
yeah, I'm just gonna fall back a little bit, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna instead move this way.
okay. All right, try to avoid looking in two different directions, though, and then picking which one
Okay.
you want to go to.
Okay. I mean, either way,
I'm
Yes.
moving. I feel like we're gonna be moving in a different into a different section.
No,
I
for
feel
sure.
like that is the point of what
Yes.
we're doing.
Yes. But again, like
Yeah.
the whole idea of it being fogged out is that, like, if you move into one area and then go, I'm going to go back and go a different way, you've essentially discovered both areas. So,
Okay.
yeah. No touching pieces. You move somewhere, you move there.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Fair
no,
enough, yeah.
yeah. And these will lead in different directions depending on which one you go to. So,
Mm.
Good to know.
yeah. Rinverhi back to the top of the ramp.
All right. So there's a part of me that wants to go a different path, but I think Rinverhi is like, no, we're going to stay together, idiot. My idiot controller who wants to go somewhere else because they're curious.
Yeah, that's
It's so
pretty
real.
much my problem. Just like
Yeah.
no matter we're going, like I don't know. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, yeah, it's fine picking a path. Okay, so where? Phase one movement, that'll take me there, and then I can catch up with you. I think Rinverhi is going to attempt to take another glowing stone.
Okay.
Can't have too many.
No.
So
This cave is alive and we're basically squeezing out its black heads. It's gonna get so upset and start to
no,
like,
it's
attack
gonna
us.
be like, thank you, adventurer.
The cave is
My
going to
palms
bottle
are
and
clean.
sell you. You know?
What bad things have ever been reaped from plundering a cave's natural resources?
None
Yeah.
ever. Don't at me. Do I need it? What roll should I make to try to take a
It's
stone?
if you want to just do it with your bare hands, you'll have to roll an athletics check.
Okay. Or I can look around and see if I can find one again.
Yep. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Is there any way I could sleight of hand one?
I wouldn't say sleight of hand.
Okay.
But, Nyx mentioned thieves' tools, which would be delicate things to like work inside of a lock. But I mean, clearly, if you hit it with something, it's going to break. Like if I smash it with a big piece of metal or another rock, I could probably break some off. So there's
Yeah.
that.
Okay, but it would still require like an athletics.
Yeah, it'd probably be a lot easier than trying to kick a rock and break it.
Okay. I don't. I don't think I have any good tools for breaking off any stuff. So you know what? Instead of Rinverhi trying to do this, he's gonna look at Bran. Bran,
I was waiting for
if you don't mind, we could use more of these glowing stones.
Not at all.
Thank you. Rinverhi looks at it like, should I try kicking when I don't know? And he's gonna catch up with Kenopsia. Because I didn't do anything there. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. You're totally fine. Do me a favor, though. Try clicking that move tool again. I don't know why that 15 feet got stuck on my screen.
Oh, there we go. Wait, no. Yeah, mine keep, like, the stuff I draw keeps break. Maybe if I refresh, it'll fix.
Yeah, I might have to, too. I'm going to do that on mine.
Oops, wrong map. It's still there.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
awesome.
stuck there now. Okay.
Hold on. Wait. I got it.
Hey, there we go. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I could delete it.
I didn't know you could make
We're
that
learning.
stick like that. Yeah, that's cool.
I didn't know either. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that again somewhere else. See how you make it stick.
All right. I think that is Bran's turn. Yes.
I'd like to bust up some crystals from a boy.
Thank you.
Of
Alright.
course.
If you want to just do a barehanded, roll an athletics check.
My first thought was maybe trying to use his sword hilt to, like, pommel bash some shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Absolutely. If you do that, you can just sort of poomp, and that shit'll pop right off.
Alright. Sounds good.
All right, so go ahead and roll yourself 1d12, just because it's like this is more rare. You're going to find less of it.
Mm. Oh, my silly little goose. Hold on. I need to get a d12 on my board.
That's okay.
There. My favorite dice. How do I not have you? Okay.
2? Okay. Well, you got 200 gold worth of those gemstones.
That's awesome.
Nice. I feel like it's a case of, like, getting a little too excited and, like, putting a little too much strength behind, like, the pommel strikes. So a lot of the time it's just, like, shatters.
Yeah. Like it just, like you just went like punk and it just erupted into small pieces. So you're like, oh, okay, this is kind of a pain in the ass instead of getting a great big chunk, but still good.
Still worth, yeah.
Yeah. All right, and
We're
you want
200 gold richer.
yeah,
Possibly.
you want to move on or keep doing that?
I'm gonna try again. Because
Okay.
I think it's like, I feel like I could do better.
All
No.
right, go ahead and roll the d12 again.
Woo!
There you go. You got 1,000
Much
gold
better.
worth of
There we go.
gemstones.
Oh my god. I was like, wow, 200. Well, 1,000. Holy shit.
Yeah. So at this point, you just broke off like, maybe like a 12-inch crystal. Boom. And you have that, like a 12-inch crystal that's probably like, 2.5, 3 inches round, So it's like one of them Superman crystals.
Nice.
Yeah. It's heavy, but
Awesome. Hell yeah.
it's nice. And
Oh, yeah, brother.
we can say this node is depleted.
Fair. Yeah.
All right. And Nyx, that'll be your turn.
Let's see here. She's very tempted to keep like collecting all this stuff. But she just, wants to get through here and meet Menelaus, so we're gonna catch up with the others. I keep thinking, is this like a wall? She
No.
can.
Yeah, you could walk
Okay.
right through there. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right. You move 50,
The
so you
end.
got 10 more feet there.
Oh.
Get in front of me.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm still learning how to paint on these collision barriers and the shadow and stuff. So I'm sorry that one's kind of weird and pointy.
No,
all
it's
good.
great.
All right.
End turn.
All right. Sounds good. So Kenopsia, it is now your turn.
I'm still gonna, I'm just gonna move into the next portion.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. We'll be right behind you.
Let me find where the next section is at, and I'm going to warp you over there. Zerp. Oops.
Whee!
All right, and I'm just going to show everybody real quick what that looks like. So you got another little V section right there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. That's. I think that's my turn.
Yep. Rinverhi, you're up next.
Okay. Yeah, Rinverhi will follow Kenopsia. Whee!
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, go ahead and move yourself over to the other section. Or do you need me to
Oh.
do it? Do you need me to do it? You got
No, I got it.
Okay.
I didn't know I could, so I was waiting. Okay, there we
No,
go.
you're all
Yeah,
good.
I got it.
it? All right, Bran,
Cool.
you're up next.
Did that just take movement?
Yeah, anytime you move from one section to
It's
another.
both.
Yeah. Well, not both, but
got
like you moved from there to there.
Yeah.
Let me see. You were here right behind Nyx, right? So you
Yeah.
probably, I would say you have 5 more feet left in the new section if you want to move
Okay,
that 5
so-
feet.
Okay. Or would I still have my action?
No, because it's like 2 moves or a move and an action.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll move one step forward. There we go.
go. No worries. All right, Bran.
Just double checking. Have we went down here? I'm assuming no.
Yeah. Kenopsia did look down there. Their field of view was long enough to see that that's
Gotcha.
another cavern that curves either way. I was just warning them earlier about the like don't go too far down one path if you think you might go back, because then you're kind of peeking and no peeking.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I think for a moment there was like a thing of like, interesting, another tunnel down that way. But the curiosity is fleeting, and so Beef Boy goes back to his companions.
All right.
Wait, I can't count. So that's double movement. End
Okay.
of turn.
All right, Nyx.
Zoom in a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna go into the next area.
All right. Warp. All right, and then you were a little bit closer than the others, so you still have 15 feet of movement from here.
Oh, I went 20. I'm sorry.
That's like, dang, give him an inch, man.
Just like lies down on the ground to get that last 5.
Okay, all done.
All right. So at this point, Nyx, you definitely notice that both of these paths seem to have much more crystals than the paths that you have seen up until this point.
Uh-oh.
All right. And Rinverhi, it is your turn. Or Kenopsia, I'm sorry. I keep wanting to skip you.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
My apologies. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'll be silly and go this way. I double move. I
Okay.
need to count, but
Just so you know, in this area, that is
Mhm.
all gemstone in an area. This is rough terrain. So you'll move at half speed once you get into these. Like imagine the floor is all gemstone right here.
Ooh,
Ooh.
okay.
Yeah. So
I
you
don't know
can
if
run
you would
through it, but you'll
perceive
take
them.
damage if that makes sense. you know?
No, I don't want to do that then.
Okay.
I would like to not do that. So seeing that if it is all gem terrain here, he is going to walk it back.
Okay.
And I don't know,
Take it
Hang
back,
out.
Mario.
hang out with Nyx. And
Okay.
Nyx.
That is definitely going to make it
Hi.
Rinverhi's turn.
Okay. So, do you guys report back on or I guess Kay was the only one who went up far enough to see it's all gems.
Yeah, it's just gemstones over there.
Just a floor covered with gemstones. Okay. How do we feel about turning back and finding a different way?
I don't know about that way. And he points down this hallway, but I'm not opposed.
Oh, you know what? I'll look. Let's see. Bloop.
All right. So this is very much the same thing. It's starting to get all bogged up with crystals over there.
Okay, so it's like the ground is like it's difficult terrain from this point forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Rinverhi calls back. It's all gems down this way, and then more water to cross.
All right. Backtracking it is.
Now, you guys do know Bran is over there if you want to wait and have Bran check the other path.
Can Bran hear us from where we are?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Don't
guys
come
are in
down
like
here.
yeah, like a giant cave. Like you guys making noise is very obvious.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on.
The acoustics are A+, S tier even.
Bran, don't come down here.
Thank you.
It's
Nice.
all over the floor. Find another path.
Okay.
All right, let's take a minute. We'll jump back to Bran then. And then I think you still have the
Wait,
other
I think
half your move.
Yeah, I can move. I'll move back. I think I was like here.
Okay. If you want to move back, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was going to say you could save it, but forget it now. You get nothing. You stuck there.
Eh.
Now you're good. All right, so Bran, it's your turn now.
Do I go this way or do
I mean, what does your heart say?
I feel like this will lead back. I feel like
Mhm.
there's a better chance of this moving forward.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Going up.
There's crystal on there, so we're going. That's 30. Then this is like a new turn.
Say again? A new turn? Yeah.
So that's. Yeah, okay. Beam me up, Captain.
All right. So if you're heading up this way here, do you guys want to wait a second to hear back from Bran? Because they'll have to take another turn.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, where have I gone?
Oh my god, where the hell are you? Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Ah. Okay.
All right. So at this point,
Marco!
yeah. Okay. There you go. You shout out. All three of you definitely hear Bran's voice coming from like these directions now.
Wait, where are you?
Can I roll something to try and discern what's happening here?
Yeah. Roll yourself like an intelligence check. There you go.
Wee.
There you go. What am I thinking, Bran? What is your nature modifier? That's what we need to throw on that roll.
Oh, that's a +3.
Okay. So I'll get you just over 10, which is fine. And essentially you're like, hey, I'm in a cave, dude. If I make a loud enough noise, they'll be able to tell like where it's louder from. Like just a normal amount of sound is bouncing around everywhere. But you feel like if you can make a really loud sound, they can probably tell stronger where you're at. But of course, with the knowledge nature, you also know this will let other things know where you're at. But 6 on one hand, half dozen on the other, right?
I think knowing that it could be, or Bran's mind immediately goes to like, okay, if I'm going to make a loud sound, I should make a loud sound that would ward off things rather than attract them to us.
Okay.
So I think he's like going through his like little Rolodex of like creatures found in caverns that are like lead more apex predator.
Gotcha. Okay. Roll yourself a survival check, which is probably what I should have had you roll on the last one too. I apologize, but do a survival check to do like a like an animal, like a scary animal call. Okay. 12.
That's a 12.
All right. So with a 12, it's fairly convincing. Where most animals and creatures of low intelligence would be like, oh, this is a predator, run. The party, on the other hand, when you hear it, are like, oh shit, is that a monster? Oh no, that's Bran. That's okay, thank God. You know? So it didn't super freak you guys out. Which, dang, I'm going to remember next time I'm going to make you guys roll perception checks, because if you'd have got under a 12, that would have been awesome and hilarious for you to think that was a monster.
Oh, fuck. That's the way we went. We're not going there.
Just suddenly hearing like a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like animal sounds. You're like, oh my
It's a
God.
murloc. No.
All right. But you guys are getting the sense that Bran is facing the same area that you guys are, and that the two tunnels will open up together somewhere in this area.
Okay. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
All right. And Nyx, it is your turn.
Let's see. So we're backtracking,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Because
so
yeah,
let's
it's
just-
difficult terrain.
I wonder though if like I think Nyx would like go over here. Can she try to like get through here?
You can roll an acrobatics to move your full speed. But if you fail, you're moving half speed and getting hurt.
Well,
I mean, your deck save.
this game is all about rolling dice, so
Yeah, I was gonna say,
gonna
I think
do
it's
it.
worth it for you to do it.
Hell yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Excitement, adventure. D&D players crave not these things.
Okay, I got a 10, which is really shitty, but
You got a
like
10.
it's a shitty roll because I get a +4, so it was just like a really bad roll.
Yeah, so not fantastic, but let's say with a 10, you managed to acrobatics half your distance and just barely make it somewhere where you're like, ooh, man, I almost like just got myself impaled on a giant crystal.
Ooh.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
so
think that's
let's-
it, right? 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Yikes. She's gonna have a journey ahead.
All right.
Mhm.
Kenopsia, what are you thinking?
I'm not dexterous, so I'm going to just backtrack.
Okay, let's say if you want to take your full turn to just go whoop, you can be right there.
Okay.
oh hi.
Can already go with him?
Yes. Yeah, you want to take Aditi? Yep, she'll go with you there.
Cool.
All right, and Rinverhi, what are you thinking? You're like, yeah, go with them.
I was like, all right, let's go. Runs through.
I know I said there wasn't going to be any more clowning.
Hardcore.
No, he also goes that way.
Like a boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I think
the
it's-
healer. I need to be careful.
Bran, it is your turn.
I think as like most of the party appears, like Bran will like sheepishly be like, the snarling earlier was me. Just
Do we know that?
Oh yeah, you guys could tell. It was
Okay.
Bran. Yeah.
No, I know. I remember you were like practicing this at camp. It's really good. Was that like a
blushes and looks away.
bear? No, it was really good. Very scary.
Means a lot, thank you.
You're like, it was like a sea lion taking a poop.
Terrifying.
And then Bran info dumps about monsters because I love him.
Yes.
It's this one thing from this one area. It's really interesting. This is a few of the interesting things that it does.
Rinverhi smiles at Bran and puts a hand on his shoulder and is like, that's so fascinating. Let's talk about it when we're like at a camp.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
I think I used my turn, so it's Bran's turn now.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, wow. More water. Wow.
Wow.
Crazy. There's so much waters and crystals. That's how crystals are formed most of the time.
All right, so
Out water.
which way you heading? What do you think?
Sorry. I'm thinking going this way.
Okay. You're just going to try to wade through the water. There doesn't seem to be any rocks in that
Because
area
up
to
ahead
pass.
looks rough. Hey, so... What if I tried to jump it?
You can try to jump it. That's fine. You just roll your athletics check again. This one's going to be closer to like a 13-foot jump. So let's say you got to get over a 13 to make it.
Whee! Go, dice, go.
Woof.
That's close
I
to
was hoping
13.
it's going to be a low roll.
All right. So, Bran, you kind of
Yeah.
leap out there. You sort of make it, but this kind of just crumbles away, and you end up in this water out here. Badoosh. And it was an unhealthy hit. You're gonna take a little bit of damage there. So
Oh no.
2 points of damage as you kind of hit hard in that water. And like I said, it's kind of shallow. It's not particularly deep, so it doesn't cushion the blow very well. But as you do that, you can make a perception check. And Nyx, you as well. All right.
Well, I got a 4.
Yeah, I see that.
The dice hate us tonight. God damn.
So, Nyx, you hear like someone fall in the water over there, and you're thinking like, "Oh man, someone deuced it in the water. That's not great." And Bran, you're like, as you're kind of going into that water, you realize that there's sort of like a tremor in the room. You know, like in the water itself, you felt like there was something larger moving or shifting in the cavern.
No, don't like that.
We do not have the stuff to fight. Oh my god.
All right, Nyx, it is
The
on
sword
you.
has no recharge. Let's go.
Well, it is what it is. She is where she is, so I'm just going to keep moving forward.
Okay.
Let's make that check just to see how slowly she does. With a 7.
Okay. So you try to move your 15 feet again. Go ahead and move yourself 15 feet. All right. So you get into this area out here, and you manage to not have the most graceful landing and kind of bang your shins up on the crystals and stuff out here, and they're like just jabbing into you and cutting up into your legs pretty bad. So you got one whole damage on that one from that bad fall. But as you are kind of impaling your knees and shins into this, and you're like, oh god dang it, you do this number where you're like, oh man. And go ahead and roll another perception check.
Is something on the ceiling?
9.
So you kind of look up and you see all the stalactites on the ceiling up there, just pointy and sharp. And something in your head is like, holy shit, dude. If one of those things were to shake loose and that stalactite goes and just launches down from the ceiling at you, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Here we go,
No.
y'all. Right, 20 not
Okay.
natural.
Nice.
Dirty 20. Let's go. Oh.
All right. So you dive out of the way here of this stalactite and it just barely slams into the ground next to you. And as it does, you are a little bit shooketh because when it hits the ground, it blobs into like an amorphous form.
Oh
And-
no.
As you glance back up, kind of at this thing, you see this creature. Okay?
Great.
I regret.
I'm
I
sorry.
regret.
Its whole hind side goes down into a long, thick point like a slug, you know? And it just has these little itty bitty arms.
Mm.
And you can tell from the shape of its body that it can disguise itself perfectly as a stalactite, waiting for someone to walk up underneath it so it could drop down upon them.
Hate
And
it.
Yeah.
It's so sharp.
It lunges at you, Nyx, with its jaws wide open and its tusk out, and it hisses, lunging at you. And we'll pick it up there next time, right here on Pristine Dreams.
Yay!
Yay! So fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you're kind of stuck in the middle of all these gemstones now. You have no idea how many of these things are hanging from the ceiling. It's probably about the size of like a medium-sized dog, so it's not like gigantic. But it definitely looks vicious. And
no, it sucks,
hungry.
but at least it's not giant or large.
Yay. All right.
Mm.
We'll see you guys next time right here on Pristine Dreams. Thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure to like and subscribe to the videos if you're enjoying and having fun with us so far, and so that you do not miss the next part of the adventure where our party has to get out of this sticky situation. Say goodnight, dreamers.
Good night,
Good night,
dreamers.
Dreamer. See you in hell.
The adventure continues in the next exciting episode of Pristine Dreams. Thank you for listening. Visit us on our YouTube channel at D20 Dreamland. Leave us a review, like, share, and subscribe to catch the rest of the adventure. Until next time, sweet dreams.